I'm into the next castle. Come on, Yoshi, let's go. What do you mean, Yoshi? The princess is not in this castle? What do you want about? You stupid dinosaur. Hey guys, Chris here, aka Bricknit, and today we're taking a look at one of the exclusive Mario sets, which is the King Boo and the Haunted Yard. Now this one's weirdly an exclusive game in the UK, which is pretty crazy. Now I know Mario's obviously a game character, but game, bit of a weird choice. You know, King Boo is one of my favourites out of all the Mario characters. I know I say that about a lot of these characters, but he is pretty cool. He's one that I actually use in the Mario Kart franchise to drive around. I just think he looks so funny floating above the Mario Kart. So I think he's great. He's a great character, and it's really, really cool to have him in the Wave 1 of the Mario sets. Okay, so before we get into the set itself, let's quickly take a look at the box. As you can see here, it's got King Boo in the top right hand corner, and because this is a European one, it only says the set number, which is 71377. But this is actually a set that contains 431 pieces, and it has a recommended retail price in the UK of £45, or $50 in America, or €50 in Europe. So that gives it a price per piece of 10.4 cents in the UK, or 11.6 cents in Europe and America. So it's a little bit higher than what you're usually going to be getting, but lots of big pieces in the set. So also looking at the box, you can see that it actually has a different unique biome. This is the only one that contains this, and apparently the official colour of this is dark orange, but it's brown. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Makes it look a lot more haunty, and it's the only one you can get. No one of the other sets are in this biome. So pretty interesting. Hopefully we'll see more of this biome in the future, but pretty cool nonetheless. So as you can see from the set itself, it's got King Boo in the top, which is pretty cool. And the level itself does feel very spooky. It's got 5 spiders webs in total, as well as a couple of spiders, dead plants thrown around, and a dead tree just for good measure. There are also 2 pretty cool hidden play features of this. So you can press this here with Mario, and it flips around to reveal a coin, as well as flipping over the tree shows a little coin barcode there, which is pretty nice to see that you've got 2 hidden coin codes here, which are quite rare in the sets actually, so they can be used quite a bit in the future as well if you're building sets and you want some little coin barcodes. There's also another hidden feature in the set, which is actually behind King Boo itself, and it is the star block. Now you can only get this in this set or the Mario's House set, so it's a pretty nice piece to be getting, but it doesn't make sense in the set, and I'll go on to that in a little bit. Take a look at the buildable characters. This set definitely has the most bang for your buck in that aspect, although it's kind of cheating with having 4 of these guys, and again another duplicate here at the front. But you get 2 Goombas that sit on the gate wall. Annoyingly, these guys both have the same print face, which is pretty annoying, but I think it's to show some symmetry on the level. But I definitely think it would have been cooler to get some variation, especially since we've got quite a few different faces of the Goombas, so they easily could have added that in. And to be honest, personally I would have liked to have had more Boos like the ones from Bowser's Castle instead of these. That would have been a lot nicer to have at the gate entrance. Now Goombas are made using 10 pieces, which is actually the smallest piece count for a character build, joint with the Boomabills, and I think there are a couple in the blind bags as well, but other than that, yeah, they are one of the smaller characters. You also get 4 Swoops, that's the Mario name for bats, in this set, and actually these guys are exclusive to this set, which is pretty cool that we're getting at least an exclusive character. Now these Swoops are made up of a staggering 20 pieces, which is pretty cool to see, but obviously lots of small ones with lots of hinge pieces and connectors. Here we have the exclusive barcode for the Swoop. However, it doesn't actually show a picture of a Swoop, it just has a kind of hit, so that might be used in the future, but at the moment I think they are only for the Swoop characters. Now, the only exclusive piece other than the tile right there is the printed 2x2 jumper plate, which makes up his face, and it just has these 2 eyes there, and then that is a built nose made out of a 1-studded tile. Nonetheless, pretty cool, and I do like the colour variations on this character. Then obvs, other than all those, we're getting King Boo himself, and this guy is an absolute giant character. Now this guy is pretty huge. He's one of the biggest built characters from the sets that we've got in this first wave, but he actually doesn't contain many pieces for this big of a character, which is only 43. Now that sounds like a lot, but when you compare him to like Whomp from the Whomp Drop, who has a staggering 108 pieces, and Bowser that has 148 pieces, you can see that this piece count is pretty small. He has an awesome 6x6 tile printing for his face, and I also do love the crown piece that is used here, made up of a golden cracked egg and a Technic ball joint, which I just think is really, really clever. Other than that, the other exclusive he has is underneath, where he has the King Boo motive there, where Mario hits the barcode, obviously, to defeat the enemy. And really interestingly, it's a bit of a weird barcode choice as well for me, in my opinion. Just to see how massive this character is, this is him from the set, and then this is the little Boo from the Bowser's Castle set. So as you can see, he is massive in comparison, which is pretty funny. But yeah, at the same point, I wish we'd had more of these in this set, because they're just so cool, and it really would have made him look even bigger in comparison to the other things we're getting in the sets. Now technically you're also getting 2 spiders, but I wouldn't really consider those Mario characters, so I'm just going to say there are 7 buildable characters in this set. Okay, so the main gameplay feature of this level is actually using the swoops in King Boo himself. You actually hit the swoops, which then slowly ratchets King Boo out of this little yard house that he has until the point where he falls over, and then you can spam the actual barcode on the bottom about 10 times for Mario to eventually kill him. And this is the bit that I find a little bit annoying, because there is a hidden star box underneath here, and that's the whole purpose of the fact that in the games Mario can't hit ghosts. That's the whole point, and he can't hit the little ghosts or the peepers from the blind bags. However, he can hit King Boo, which makes no sense at all. Whereas I think originally, maybe in the design phase of this, they thought, let's throw in the star so that once he's been knocked over, the star is released, Mario presses the star power and then can instantly kill Boo. But that's not the case, and I really do think that's a missed gameplay feature that I think really should be in this set. However, he is a character that you just kind of knock off and then you just spam with Mario to collect points, just like Bowser or any of the other big boss characters in this wave. Okay, so let's quickly play a level of this. So I'm going to show you all the gameplay mechanics that are on this level. King Boo will probably fall off the table, so I have to grab him afterwards because my table's not big enough to show you on the cameras, but we'll do it anyway. So let's turn on Mario and let's have a go at the level. We'll start Mario off. Now, these guys can be hit like normal, pretty standard. You can then hit this here to reveal the coin. Pretty nice, and you can flick over the tree over here to receive even more coins as well. Pretty nice there. And then basically other than that, it is just this setup of King Boo and these swooshes. So you can hit the swooshes like that, and it'll slowly ratchet King Boo out of his little area. There we go, and he would fall on the floor like I said, and then you just hit the bottom. And that kills Boo with a Boo sound effect as well, a ghost sound effect. So they have purposely done this, which is a bit weird. And then at the end, we'll see the score of doing that stuff in the level. There we go. 24 points. It's not too bad. Most of that was obviously King Boo himself. So I think the playability of this set is really cool, and I do find it's like a mini Bowser's Castle boss battle, which I think is pretty nice to have as well. So if you can't afford the Bowser's Castle, this is half the price and still has a really cool kind of boss gameplay mechanic you can add to your levels, which is pretty sweet. There's also a different level difficulty, whereas actually if you move this cog over here, it makes it very hard to move the swoops, which is quite interesting, to really ratchet him out, or you can move it over to make it a lot easier for them to spin. So that's quite a nice gameplay, so you can make it as easy or as hard as you want to, which is pretty cool as well. You're also getting some really nice buildable characters like these swoops that you wouldn't get usually, and King Boo himself is a pretty cool character. So do you guys think this one's better than Bowser's Castle? Let me know in the comments down below if you think it is. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll just put a little card up here so you can go and check out the review of Bowser's Castle as well if you don't own it. And let me know if you think this one's better, especially for the price. Okay, so if you guys hadn't guessed it by now, it's pretty obvious. I am a massive Super Mario fan, and that's why I bought all of these sets. And I do think the Lego version of Mario is absolutely great. I think this set itself looks really, really sweet on display. You've got the King Boo right in the centerpiece, which really does add that kind of really boss battle style look to it. You got the nice gate as well, which just has that lead up to the main character, and lots of these webs make it look a lot bigger than it actually is as a set. But it does add a lot more playability features, and for £45 I think is a pretty good deal. Now obviously it's the only way you can get King Boo as well as the Swoops, so if you want those two in your Super Mario collection of buildable characters, you're going to have to get this set. It would have been great to have had some Boos in this set, especially with the use of how they had them in Bowser's Castle, where as you're spinning Mario around, they're chasing him. I think that's a great feature that's really played well from the games into the Lego Mario scene. So I would have loved to have had that on these towers here instead of the Goombas. I think they would have been a much better feature to have here on this set, and it would have made it look a lot more spooky as well, having more ghosts around, and would have shown the epic size of King Boo as well, which I think would have made him look even more cool in this set. I'm still really confused by the inclusion of the star brick here, because I think it would have been absolutely great for when you knock over King Boo, it then allows you to see this star power, hit it, and then hit King Boo. It might have even been a really cool feature, that the fact that you can't kill King Boo with one hit with the star power, so maybe you still have to hit the star and then hit 10 times in order to kill him. I think that would have been such a cooler gameplay feature, and would have made King Boo even more epic and have his own kind of ways to defeat him, which I think would have been absolutely great. All in all, I think this is one of the best Mario sets that they've had out on this wave, and it's definitely cool that it's got its own biome and it is a little bit more exclusive, so it will probably hold its price a lot bit more than the other sets as well. But other than that, I think it is a great looking set. Hello, it's me, Mario, and if you would like to see any more videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, or for some more playlists over here, check out this one, or for some more suggested videos, check out this one. Goodbye! Now let me go find my Yoshi.